Tonight we're here at GMHBA Stadium. A low-drawing match here today, plenty of space in the crowd. And with me in the box, former Melbourne captain Gary Lyon.
G'day, Hutto. What an exciting contest we have here tonight.
Fighting it out tonight, Geelong and the visiting team. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp. And the...
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all.
The banners are ready for the players.
We play the game as it should be played.
The captains of both sides make their way to the middle for the coin toss. The visiting team wins the toss. Both these teams coming off losses. Can't wait for this one to begin, and I think the crowd would agree too. They are on the edge of their seats. We're set to begin things here at GMHBA Stadium. Has a runner alongside him. 11 gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Can't take possession. Atkins dug it out. Slams it onto the boot. Nice mark under pressure. 99 wants to play on. Gets some distance on the kick. Binds this and marks well. O'Connor puts it on the boot. Sees it over the boundary line. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
At full stride, receives the handball. Will get a stoppage. Sharpshooter on the tap. With the ball now. Guthrie clears the congestion. He gets above the crowd. Benny goes with the kick. Showed good control. Picked off by Dangerfield.
My footy.
The umpire will ball it up. Wins the ruck duel. Hacking it out of there. Open opportunity for Duncan. Keeps the kick low. Smooth gets in a good position. It's only a behind.
You'll have to do better than that next time.
Bedazzled to bring it in. A good mark under the circumstances. 50 metres from home. Lining up on a bit of an angle here is Duncan. He goes for broke. Kick on the way. Geelong supporters delighted by that effort. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the board. Duncan loves that goal.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
We resume hostilities. Punches are clear. Sharpshooter slick with the hands. Henderson takes a strong mark. Uses it now. Guthrie marks in a bit of space. Moves the ball by foot. Tui takes a strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Smooth takes it well. A long driving kick. A chance to reload the attack now. Had the pressure bearing down. A long way from home, and it goes a long way. What a goal. Stringer can put through his first. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Back with another centre bounce. Thump by wee man. Buzz gets on the end of this. Ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Looks to move it by foot. Dropped a mark he should have taken. Brayshaw collects it quickly onto the boot. Great mark in the pack. Stringer moves it now. The ball finds Lumpy. Big kick required from this distance. Can he put it through? Oh, just hits the post. We're all tied up now.
You've just got to do better there.
Considering the options on the kick in. Great mark. O'Connor works the ball out of the 50. Dangerfield has a great set of hands. Got boot to ball. Scoops it up. Getting pushed out of the way was Duncan. Proud goes by hand. Ball picked up with quick hands. O'Connor didn't dispose of it correctly, and hands lining up for goal. This will certainly test him from this distance. He gives it a ride. The kick towards goal. No issues with that drop punt. He acknowledges the crowd. The visiting team kept the lead by a kick.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
About to resume play. Thrashes it. He wins possession. Duncan releases it under pressure. The ball mopped up. Sweeping handball from Rampy. Has it now. Gets a quick kick away. The contest, no match for him.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
Kicks hurriedly. An easy grab for Harford. Punches the kick. Finds the loose ball. Able to release the kick. Hawkins decides to go for home.
They would have...
Bedazzled deciding where to go with the kick in. Elects to kick. Benny determined to reach the ball. Dalhouse with the opportunity. A good result there, and that's a goal for Geelong. Gets his first. Congratulated by his teammates. Geelong are back in front.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. Sharpshooter won the duel. Duncan hit the man hard. A quick handball from Atkins. Stanley has the ball. A chance for Dangerfield. He slams it towards goal. Menegola puts another one through. Celebrating hard. That's 2 in a row for Geelong.
That's a...
About to resume hostilities. Punched away. He's got the footy in his hands. 2, he wins it back. Receives the handball and takes off. Taking a nice grab. Goes the long option. A big contested grab. Moved on by Bubba. Strong mark in the contest. Goes by foot. Gathers it now. The ball spills to Henderson. Picks up the loose ball. Ball gets cut off. He drives it towards goal. The visiting team fans getting excited about that one. That's a second goal for Stringer. They get around him after that effort. The visiting team produced the margin.
He did really well there.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Sharpshooter just too high with the tackle. Duncan has resources out wide. Marks all alone. He drives it. Cameron runs after this one. Goes by hand. Dalhouse with the ball. Unable to put that one through.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Searching for a teammate. Collected by 99. Brayshaw is streaming past and gets the footy. Sends it home.
That came up.
Centre bounce. Sharpshooter just swats it away. Slick with the hands. Breaks through the tackle. He gets it back. He might kick a goal. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. Cameron delivers. We're back in motion. Clears the contest. Ends up with Sharpshooter. Assassin wins the ball in the air. Bangs it on the boot now. Easily takes the mark. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. Going for goal number 1. A long effort at goal, and it goes all the way. He's enjoying that goal. The visiting team behind by 8.
They're looking more dangerous inside.
The game is back underway. Sharpshooter gets onto the ball. Gets the handball away. Up for grabs for Stanley. Smith found some space and marked. Puts it on the boot. Duncan doesn't take the mark. Rushes with the kick. Takes that one strongly. Moves it by foot. Looks like the ball will be coming back. A thumping kick. Stanley found a way to mark that one.
The Cats are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Menegola made the tricky bounce look easy. Just gets it onto the boot. They can create from this. Puts on the afterburners. Still finding a way through. Movement by hand. It's cut off by Henderson. Stringer tackles well and wins a free. The visiting team would love to make the most of this opportunity. Goes for the goals. Goal! That's his third. He's doing his job out there. Stringer celebrates with the fans. This is edge of your seat footy. Back in the middle now. One down. He has the ball. Turned it over. Gets it away. Barbuck. Hurried kick. Blitzards marks. Chose to kick it. Henry with the intercept.
No prior.
My ball, says the umpire. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Wee Man picks it up.
Thank you.
The umpire calls for a stoppage. Winning it was Wee Man. He's got the football now. Henry gets the loose ball. Sweeping handball. Finding the ball with ease. Guthrie keeps coming. Stanley kicks hurriedly. Hawkins gives the body to take that mark. 25 metres out. The kick will be from a 45-degree angle. Going for goal number 1. He's excited about that one.
No doubt about it.
He loved that one. The lead is now 8.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Umpire ready to resume play. Slapped. Gary, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Geelong could have to be happy with that first term.
The game was fairly open for the first quarter with plenty of goals to be had. Here's Gary to take a look at the key stats.
The visiting team are giving up too much free space on the opposition. They're allowing them too much room and easy contested ball.
Thank you very much, Gaz. The siren sounds for the start of the second quarter. Back in the middle now. Thumped clear. Takes possession. Goes short by hand. That's something to smile about. Dangerfield kicks his first. Gets some reward for his efforts. Geelong have kicked the last 2 goals. 14 points the difference.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Back in the middle to resume play. Swats it. Bubba finds possession. Green got hands to it. Going for goal number 1. Puts it right through the middle. Wee man couldn't be happier with that goal. Back in the middle now. Hammers it. Is in his possession.
Footy.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Sharpshooter clears the contest. 11 sends it clear of the contest. Wee man there to mop up. Blitzarves slams it onto the boot. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. The kick from Myers. Marking in space was Blitzarves. Releases the handball. The ball in the hands of Duncan. On its way. He delivers with a drop punt. A second goal in the bag. Look at them celebrate that effort. The margin is 14.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. That came off the back of some good work.
Back in the middle to resume play. Sharpshooter thumped it clear. Shows some physicality. Geelong can... Dangerfield has resources out wide. Just put it on the boot. Good mark by Parfitt. The distance might be just beyond him.
Move it on!
He heads for home. They chase after the loose ball. Wins the race to the ball. Handball's under pressure. He gets his hands on the footy. He gains possession. Marked by 11. Drives it long. Marks in a bit of space. Stringer drives the kick. Doing well with the mark.
Geelong haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Over the top of the pack. Sharpshooter right on the edge of his range.
Move it on!
Going for goal number 1. Offline for a behind. The scoreboard starting to worry the visiting team now.
The visiting team just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest. Geelong have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Does well to cut off the kick. Intercepts the ball well. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50, trying to avoid everything out there. Brayshaw gives it to the player running past, going for goal number 1. The kick connects with the post.
Yep.
O'Connor looking for options now. A strong pack mark. Stewart elects to kick. He wins the ball in the air. Kick by Smith. Wasting a lot of effort there. That's holding the ball. The ball spills free.
Move it on!
Assassin with the shot.
Clear.
He's excited about that one. The visiting team now only trailed by 6.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Umpire ready to resume play. Wee man hurls it away. He's got the footy in his hands. Geelong fans would love to see this one sail through. Myers with the mark. 35 metres out. Wouldn't want to miss these opportunities.
Go.
Going for goal number 1. A time to celebrate. The game is back underway. Thumps it clear. He gets his hands on the footy. He takes the mark. Decides to kick. A race for the loose ball. Gets the loose ball. Handballs. Blitzarves missed the teammate with a handball. Watson wins the marking contest. Sinks the slipper into it. Stringer looking to track down the footy. Stanley presses his opponent off with one hand. What a brilliant tackle! The ball spills from the tackle. Here's a chance for Higgins. Not sure if he has the journey from here.
Move it on.
He takes aim.
Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Geelong lead the visiting team 58.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal.
A chance to gather the ball. Pushes through with power. Got the hands free. Bedazzle cuts it off. Handball finds 28. 28 just through it. Blitzarves with a chance to line up for goal. 65 metres out.
Geelong have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they...
Looks like we'll have a throw-in. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Fought hard to get a handball away. Did well not to confuse himself. Stringer takes it strongly. Uses it by foot. Buzz. Marks uncontested. Goes with the kick. Ball collected. Gathered by Brayshaw. Manufactures the handball. Toohey now. Winning the ball in the air was Parfitt. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far.
Move it on.
He decides to go for home. It's somehow pitched over the line, and it's a goal. That's his hit. About to resume play.
Geelong have been controlling stoppages and lead the clearances. If they can clean up their ball use after the clearance, they can give themselves a chance.
Doing well to intercept that kick. O'Connor tucks it into the pocket. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Clears the danger for now. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Toohey uses it by foot. The mark is taken by Henry.
Geelong are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Finding the loose ball was Weeman. Henderson handballs. 98 wins the ball in the air. Slams it on the boot. 28 runs after the ball. Found time to get it on the boot. Hawkins wins the foot race. Gets it out of congestion. Ball hits the deck. Blitzarves collects the loose ball. Chips it towards half forward. Releases by hand. With a driving kick. The possession caused a turnover. A chance to put a second goal on the board. That was sweet. They put through another. Smiles all round. The visiting team closed the gap to 13.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. He did really well there and gets the reward.
We resume hostilities. Weeman thumps it clear. The ball ends up going to ground. Hurried kick. Takes it well. Looks up with the kick. Dug out the loose ball. Parfitt over the top. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. You'd expect this one to sail through the middle. He goes it alone. He blasts it through for another goal. He's kicked a couple now. This about to resume hostilities. Punches it clear with the ball now. They create the turnover. Rampy, read at best. He couldn't hang on. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
His teammates rush over. Trouble for the visiting team. They need to kick a few now.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That's a really good team goal.
Not long left on the clock now. Wee Man won the hit out. The loose ball scooped up. Touch through for a behind.
Now, the Geelong have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Buzz fires it up to the square. Tried for the extra distance and couldn't get the result. It's under 2 goals now. The visiting team trailing by 11 at the break.
Geelong will go into the rooms at half-time with plenty of confidence and back themselves for the second half.
What do you make of it all, Gaz?
Geelong are getting themselves into the right spots at the moment, and they're cutting off these opposition kicks.
Thanks, Gary. With so much on the line, I'm looking forward to this second half. We're set to go at the start of the third quarter. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Punched away. He gains possession. Penetrating handball. He can take off after that handball. Duncan got under it.
Geelong have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Stewart drops the mark. Just sends it into space. He wins possession. Slams it onto the boot. Picked up now. 11 got the hands free. At full stride, receives the handball. Nails the goal. Celebrating hard. That's 2 in a row for the visiting team. They trail by less than a goal.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
We're back in the middle now. Thumps it clear. This is 11. Sees off the tackler. Picked off the deck. Hacking it out of there. Hawkins goes it alone. Gets some reward for his efforts. The Cats, 76. Play the visiting team, 65.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. He did really well there and gets the reward.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Practicing some fancy moves. Holding the ball.
Fantastic tackle.
Goes by foot. Finds a bit of room to mark. O'Connor flicks it over. Slips the handball to Dangerfield. Through for a minor score. The Cats by 2 goals.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. The visiting team are struggling in front of goal today, and it's costing them. Bad kicking is bad football.
Bedazzled. Players move as they look to provide an option.
Thank you.
Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Cameron takes it well. He looks like he needs a spell. Dishes it off. Quick hands. And they could be away here. Marks that ball uncontested. He flicks it over. Finds his man. Racking up possessions now. It's a poor kick. And it hits the behind post. Blitzarves heads onto the ground. The boundary umpire will toss it back in. The ball is coming back into play. Thrashes it. He has the ball. Going for goal number 1. Dug it out. He bangs it through. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. The visiting team now only trail by 6.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. The visiting team, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Takes the mark. Should be relatively straightforward from here.
Move it on.
Can tie the game with this kick. Sometimes you just sit back and enjoy the show. Look at them celebrate that effort. It's all level here.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. The players will be feeling the heat right now.
We're back in motion. Big thump from sharpshooter. Gets on the end of this. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
It's a very tight game right now.
Hands that ball to the opposition. Has it now. Guthrie sees off Crouch. He's in charge of the ranking points.
He's doing everything right.
Picks it up. Stringer enjoying that goal. The visiting team have kicked the last 3 goals. The visiting team with a marginal lead.
That's a really good team goal. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
Centre bounce. Clears the contest. 99 just dismissed the tackler. Looks to move it by foot. Great mark under pressure. It's a long kick. Buse marks it. Sinks the slipper into it. A solid mark from Dangerfield. Puts boot to ball. Finds a target. Uses it now. The ball rolls over the boundary line. .99 now heading to the bench for a break. Umpire calls for a boundary throw. Ball tossed back in. Hammers it. And now Dangerfield. Quick handball. Missed the target. He lays off the pass. Is in his possession. He gets another possession. Brayshaw goes for home. He's really turning it on now. That's 2 now. Finding his feet in front of goals. He's enjoying that goal.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. The visiting team have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Back with another centre bounce. Wee man thrashes it. Fights the good fight. Kick goes inside the 50. Just a minor. 13 points the difference.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. The visiting team have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Puts it on the boot. Coughed up by Myers. Wee man running off for a break. We'll get a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Crouch kicks it. Assassin takes the mark. Might be too far out to score. Lining up from a 45-degree angle.
Go.
Looking to kick goal number 2. So close, but just behind. The visiting team lead by 14.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. He'll have to do better than that next time.
Henderson ready to bring it back into play. Good mark there. Gets a quick kick away. The advantage is paid. Henry couldn't snaffle it. The bounce ends up with Assassin. Hurried kick. He can take off after that handball. Takes a simple grab. Cameron has resources out wide. Intercepted by 98. Ends up marking uncontested. Puts on a bump. Henry short by hand. Rampy takes the mark. A spearing kick. Crash grabs that one.
The visiting team have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Ends up turning this ball over. Blitzarves takes the mark uncontested. Stewart did well to win that ball. Goes with the kick. Cleanly picked up. Brayshaw rushes with the kick. Miss for a behind. The visiting team by 15 points.
You've just got to do better there. A bad finish results in the behind. The visiting team are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Tui looking to bring it back into play.
The visiting team are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Smiles all round. The visiting team have 5 unanswered goals. The margin is 21.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Intervening brilliantly was Duncan. Has a man running for him. Goes by hand to Atkins. Gives it to Higgins. Rushes with the kick. Tui manufactures a handball. That one will really lift them.
He's absolutely loving it. Why not?
Cameron gets number 2. Congratulated by his teammates.
He did really well there and gets the reward. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Back in the middle to resume play. Sharpshooter with the hit. Crouch with a penetrating handball. He's got the football now. A lot of possessions for him.
Clear.
A time to celebrate. And don't they get around? does. The lead is now 21.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
We resume hostilities. Thumped clear, takes possession. The loose ball picked up, clear free, just put both hands in the back. Dangerfield goes with the kick, takes an uncontested mark. Lobs the handball, he's got the footy in his hands. Higgins has resources out wide. He gives chase to the footy. He likes his chances from here. What a fantastic goal. Tui getting the crowd involved. The Cats get it back under 3 goals.
That goal will be a real confidence.
Back with another centre bounce. Swats it. He wins possession, keeps it moving. Sharpshooter has had plenty of it, Gaz.
He's setting the example at the moment.
Marks now and can send it back.
The visiting team just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Got boot to ball. O'Connor gets a quick kick away. Myers does well to mark. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Scoops up the ball.
I'll have it.
And the umpire will ball it up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Drop punt, finds its way home from Lumpy. Puts his second on the board. They increase their lead. Pretty happy with that one.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
About to resume hostilities. Sharpshooter with the punch. Has it now. Atkins picks up the loose ball. He's having a big game. Collects the loose ball. Wants to keep it moving. The handball hits the target. Drops the ball. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Hawkins already has 2 goals. This for a 3rd. He acknowledges the crowd. Geelong bring it back to under 3 goals.
He did really well there and gets the reward. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Geelong are intercepting the ball well, but they're not capitalising on the scoreboard. They need to find the ball more at ground level to capitalise on their dominance in the air. It's been a clearance game, and right now the visiting team are on top in that area.
That kick is missed. 16 points the difference.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause it.
Tui with the responsibility of kicking it in. Well collected. Links with hands. Dishes it off to a player on the run. It's been a great game from Parfitt.
He just keeps finding the footy.
Good mark and looks to send it back. And there's the siren to end the 3rd quarter. The scores are visiting team 111 to Geelong 95.
The visiting team will be looking to not only hold their lead, but they want to put this beyond doubt early and run away with a big win.
Any thoughts from you, Gaz?
The visiting team haven't been winning the ball as often around the contest, but it's what they're doing after the initial contest that sees them in the lead.
Thanks. begin the final turn. Centre bounce. Punches it clear. Difficult ball, controlled. He gets his hands on the footy. Smith kicks out of the congestion. Spills the mark. Watson dug out the loose ball. Darts it through for another. 3 goals so far. Great stuff. He celebrates hard after that. Geelong have kicked back-to-back goals. Geelong behind by 10.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. The visiting team are allowing the opposition uncontested marks, but they set up behind the ball so well it forces the opposition to play that style.
The game is back underway. Sharpshooter got a fist to it. Stanley grabbed it clean. He gains possession. Mops up the loose ball. He's been in everything. Looks okay off the boot. Just under 2 goals the difference now.
A bad finish results in the behind. That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal.
Ready to bring it back into play. A mark by Watson. Elects to kick it long. Good grab there from 28. Channels a long kick. Blitzarves slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. He's excited.
That's great.
About to resume play. Swats it. He has the ball.
My footy.
And now we'll have a ball up.
The game has tightened right up.
Sharpshooter with a big fist on it is in his possession. Weeman delivers with a straight drop punt. He just loved that one. The visiting team doing well at the moment.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. That's a really good team goal.
Back in the middle now as the Rucks go at it. Thumped clear. With the ball now. Weeman gets on the end of that handball. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. They get around him after that effort. The visiting team by 15.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. The visiting team keep turning the ball over from their forward thrust. If they can hit more teammates, they can increase the lead.
Back in the middle now. Hammers it. He's got the football now. Takes possession. Does well to cut off the kick.
The visiting team have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Good mark. And looks to send it back. 35 metres out. Needs a bit of a rest. Higgins going for number 1. Oh, what about that? That was really special. Look at them celebrate that effort. Geelong reduced the margin.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That's a really good team goal. Geelong need to continue to take their chances in front of goal. It's the only thing keeping them in this.
Umpire ready to resume play. Stanley thumps it forward. Dug out the loose ball. Dalhouse can link up through hands. It's a turnover. Buzz. Interesting handball. Makes it somebody else's problem. Just gives it away. Clean pickup by Stringer. O'Connor looking a bit sluggish out there. Assassin with an easy mark. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal.
They're doing really well to chew some time off the clock here.
He takes the shot. Unbelievable. And they put it through. He's got a couple now. Starting to get into this game. Assassin celebrating hard.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. The visiting team have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
And we're back in motion. Wee Man with the hit. Keeps it moving. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Good body work to win the mark. 10 metres out. They are happy with that effort. Gets some rewards for his efforts. The visiting team lead is now 21.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Geelong are winning the ball around the contest but aren't converting it into scores. They need to find a way to use it better on the outside.
Sharpshooter with a big fist on it. Stanley gathers it now. Stringer unable to hold on. The umpire calls for the ball now. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
And the mark will be paid. A chance to put one through for his side. This shouldn't be too difficult for Assassin. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. He celebrates hard after that. The visiting team with a handy break. They lead Geelong 141 to 114.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It really hurts the visiting team when you aren't able to convert chances in front of goal, regardless of if you are winning or losing. Coaches hate missed shots. The visiting team need to be far more competitive with their clearance work. They can't win games that way.
A chance here to convert for the visiting team. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Congratulated by his teammates. That's 4 in a row for the visiting team. They continue to push this lead out.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Geelong aren't having trouble winning the ball. They just need to use it more effectively to get into a winning position.
Back in the middle.
The visiting team are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Drops the mark. Watson needs to lift.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
Marked by Hawkins. 15 metres out. Moving on. A desperately needed goal here. Pretty happy with that one. The Cats trying to work their way back on the scoreboard.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. The visiting team have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Thumps it clear. Gathered by Stringer. Brayshaw puts it into space. Kicks hurriedly. Goes through for a behind. The visiting team, 148, lead the Cats 120.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Henderson considering the options on the kicky. Slams it on the boot. It's a foot race to get this one. An impressive performance so far. This for a fourth goal. The margin is 29.
Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. You'll have to do better than that next time. The visiting team have been giving the opposition a chance to move the ball around freely, which is working because they're getting on top once they force a contest.
Unsure of their next move. Menegola couldn't hang on to the ball. Bounces over the line. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Fends off the tackler. Couldn't get the hand pass away, so he just threw it. Moved on by Wee Man. Henderson collects the loose ball.
My footy.
Wee Man clears the contest.
Thank you, Ivan.
Thrashes it. The bounce made it tough for Henry.
My footy.
Winning it was Wee Man. Finds the loose ball. He shrugs the tackle off there. It's going to be close. Started the kick wide, and it never came back. The visiting team by 5 goals.
You've just got to do better there. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. Geelong are at least kicking accurately at goal. While it might not be enough to see them in front, it could keep them in this one.
Looking for options now. Runs it over the boundary line. Thrown in now. Clears the contest. Didn't fumble. Henry kicks it. Collects the loose ball. Brings it out of the pack. It's a behind. Unable to capitalise on that opportunity. Geelong still a fair way back here.
A bad finish results in the behind. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. The visiting team need to think more about the kick going forward. They're just bombing it in and it's getting cut off at the moment.
Bedazzled to bring it back into play.
Thank you, Ivan.
Ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Crash gets the ball. Can he put it through? What a goal! He's excited about that one. The visiting team building this lead nicely.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. The visiting team have to be smarter with their ball use at times. At the moment, they're turning it over in the air too regularly for their liking.
The game is back underway. Wee Man just slaps it down. 28 just gets it onto the boot. Lumpy hits him hard. Free going the way of Lumpy. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. 65 metres out. Not sure if he has the journey from here. Needs a bit of a rest. He goes for broke. It's going to be close. A drop punt through the goals. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. The visiting team have kicked the last 2 goals. Now they lead by 41.
That's a really good team goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Geelong are getting beaten at the coalface. They need to rectify these clearance numbers to give themselves the best chance going forward.
Centre bounce. Wee Man palmed it down. Quickly onto the boot. Nice hands. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. He pops through the goal. This kick has extended their lead. He's enjoying that goal. That's 3 in a row for the visiting team. Building a nice lead.
He did really well there and gets the reward. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. Guided down nicely by Wee Man. Guthrie with quick hands. Releases the handball. The ball mopped up. With a driving kick. O'Connor coming on. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
They just need to find a way to work back into the game right now.
Bedazzle keeps it moving. Taken by 11. They can link up now. Hughes might have overworked himself there. Ball spills. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Higgins couldn't keep his hands on it. Gets it away under pressure. Turns it over there. Kept alive under pressure. Unfortunately, not for long as the ball goes out. Toss back into play. Wee Man just swats it away. Crash just put it on the boot. Simply outplayed his opponent. The kick from Hughes. Finds himself in space and marks. Brayshaw missed an opportunity to mark. Ball up on the outer side wing. One down by Wee Man. He has the ball. Elects to kick. Dismisses the tackler. Intercepted. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Baba steals possession.
No prior.
Ball up on the outer side wing. Thump by Wee Man. They were down at one stage, but never out, and found a way to get the result in the end. Well, Gaz, how did you see that match play out?
The visiting team just played better team footy and proved they wanted it more.
Cheers, Gaz.
Late September, the winds begin to change.
Final scores, half 168 to 121. Thanks to Gary Lyon for joining us. We'll see you all later.
It was great being here, Hutto. I can't wait for the next match.
Against the wall. When the clock runs out, one side takes it all. take our places in the sun. We are the chosen few. We gave it all that we had to. We are the last ones standing. We are the last ones standing. Federation Square is where I'm meant to be. Oh no, second place just ain't no place for me. With pride on our side, the crowd screams out our names. When you fight for the flag, it's not just a game. Whoa, whoa. We are the favorite sons. We take our places in the sun. We are the chosen few. We gave it all that we had to. We are the last ones standing. We are the last ones standing. Yeah. Late September, the winds begin to change. It's the sunset on the seasons, joy and pain. With our heads held high, our backs against the wall. When the clock runs out, one side takes it all.